Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Education London, and as you can see we are looking at a Macbeth past paper question to help you prepare for your GCSE English Literature exams taking place tomorrow on Monday morning. So what we are going to do is essentially go through a grade 9 model answer and I'll provide you with some top tips as well. So remember the Macbeth question that you'll be answering tomorrow is only one question. So the question reads, read the following extract from Act 4, Scene 1. Okay, so specifically we're looking at Act 4, Scene 1 and answer the question that follows. At this point in the play, Macbeth is asking the witches questions about their prophecies. So what you need to do in the exam, make sure you read and annotate and go through the key quotes, etc. And the question reads, starting with this extract, how does Shakespeare present the idea of the supernatural? Write about, so if I go down here, the bullet points here, bullet point number 1, how Shakespeare presents the idea of the supernatural in the extract, and bullet point number 2 is how Shakespeare presents the idea of the supernatural in the play as a whole. And it's worth 30 marks, and you get 4 marks for your assessment objective 4, which is your spelling, punctuation, and grammar. So remember, when you write your answer, you need to factor in AO1, AO2, and AO3. Now, just to give you a breakdown of each one, AO1 is marked out of 12, AO2 is also marked out of 12, and AO3 is marked out of 6. So 12, 24, 30. So that is your total out of 30. And remember your separate 4 marks for AO4, which is 4 marks. Now, how can we answer this question? Now, as this is a last minute video, I just wanted to give you an insight of how I would answer it in terms of the question and the model answer. So I will start writing here. I've copied the question, so starting with this extract, how does Shakespeare present the idea of the supernatural? Write about how Shakespeare presents the idea of the supernatural in this extract and how Shakespeare presents the idea of the supernatural in the play as a whole. So first of all, what I would say, maybe I can use blue actually. So I could start off by saying Shakespeare Okay, Shakespeare implies the idea, so remember when you start off your point needs to be clear, implies the idea that the supernatural as the main cause of Macbeth's, remember be cautious with your spank, of Macbeth's apostrophe overarching guilt. Okay, and then full stop. This theme, so remember you want to elaborate on it, this theme is employed, remember these words like employed, utilizes, implements. This theme is employed by Shakespeare to destabilize. Okay, look at the key words. To destabilize Macbeth's apostrophe integrity and to return his increasing attraction with moral failure. Excuse my bad handwriting. Moral failure. So notice what I've done here. So just to reiterate, you need to make sure your points are clear, it's concise, but it's also sophisticated if you're going for a grade 9. So I've written, Shakespeare implies the idea that the supernatural as the main cause of Macbeth's overarching guilt. This theme is employed by Shakespeare to destabilize Macbeth's integrity and to return his increasing attraction with moral failure. Now, just to expand and elaborate on that, Macbeth's growing inclination towards supernatural, remember the quote, supernatural soliciting. Okay, if you remember that quote, and you need to identify for AO2 any language structure or form using relevant subject terminology. Close quotation, which raises the audience's alarm. Okay, full stop. Now, what do we have here? Supernatural soliciting, that we all know is an example of sibilance. So I can say, so just for marks for your AO2, the sibilance gives a satanic connotation, gives a satanic connotation and reference to the devastating sorcery in the form of soliciting. Sorry, hang on, write that out. In the form of soliciting. Okay, so something along those lines would be adequate. And remember, just to elaborate, that the theme of the supernatural is deployed by Shakespeare through the witches' association, we know this, with disorder in nature, and they are usually accompanied by thunder and lightning, and they meet on a blasted heath, which adds to the sinister and morose atmosphere. So that's something that you'd want to elaborate and talk about in further detail. Now, this is just an insight and a sample, just to give you an idea of how I would write my answer. Now, if you'd like to see the full answer, do give this video a like, comment, and also subscribe, because we have plenty more model answers coming through. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But in the meantime, please subscribe, like, and share for more videos, as we have plenty more exciting videos on the way. And do follow us on our social media at Easy Education London on Instagram and TikTok. And if you are interested in writing these full model answers and receiving constructive feedback, do consider joining our online classes at Easy Education London, where we have amazing teachers providing support and guidance for you for your mock exams and your real GCSEs. We go through predicted papers, model answers, and plenty more. So that is it for today's video. Thank you very much, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you.